Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Monday. We're here in our usual slot, doing our usual thing. This week's challenge that I came up with, ending the reign of Zulu last time, I came up with Sport Compact and Sport Compact icons for B class. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna get into our car reveal. Yes. I should have also guessed the BRZ. I wanted to go like I said, I second guessed myself. And I wanted to go with the Honda S2000. But I was a little worried on what you were going to choose. And I was like, I don't want us to have the same car. You already said you were going somewhat modern. So I was like, I'm going to stick with my Icon and stick to my guns with my RX-7. I did almost switch to the other RX-7 though. I'm using the FC, and I was going to switch to the FD, which is like the popular one you see in like Fast and Furious and stuff. Ooh, I like the tux. What did you do to that guy? It looks like that's got a wide body on it too, like mine, but mine's not really visible, I guess. Yeah, it might have. It's a Forza Edition car. A lot of them come with wide bodies, but I don't know. Yeah, I tried to fit new rims on my car, but the ones being too light didn't let me, or some of them being too light didn't let me, so these are the stock rims on mine. Okay. But I like them.
Yeah, they look nice.
But, yeah, I put meteor tires all around on mine as well. I don't know what the exact specs are, like what the exact width I put on them, but they're thick. I think the fronts are like third from the biggest size width I could put on it, and the rears are like the biggest width I could put on it. And then I only got to put sport compound on here. I don't have race. I would have liked race, but didn't fit in. Obviously. No, I wanted it, but it didn't fit. So, I got a rotary engine. This is the battle of the weird engines today, unless you've done a swap, because you've got a boxer engine in that BRZ, and I've got a rotary in my RX-7, and I put a new rotor in it, and this thing revs all the way up to 9,000. I just love me some high revving cars. That's my favorite thing. I put a little front lip on it. That wasn't included in my video. I did it afterwards because it didn't change anything. Because I completed it and I was satisfied with the car, and then I was like, you know what can I do for aero? I just looked at it and it said, oh, you can fit the front lip on and it doesn't change it. I was like, okay, I'll do that. But here's my build video. And then, yeah, as you guys saw, I didn't do a whole bunch of work, but this car, at least from last episode, it's running about double the horsepower that the Barchetta has. It's still only about 300-ish horses or so. I didn't catch the weight on this car, but it's a bit unstable. Let's just say that. Don't be surprised if I'm end up facing the wrong direction some way. And my body's kind of blocking it, but this is the Initial D RX-7. It's the Akagi Red Suns. Yes. So, without any further ado, what's your track today? So it's the Festival Reverse?
Yes, festival reverse.
Okay. I used to practice my drifting on the Stadplatz. That's what I used to. That's the middle variant.
Okay.
So Festival Reverse. This guy is 3.5 miles. I'll say we'll do 4 laps on it. Just because, and it's only got daytime. So we're gonna pop over and we'll see you guys on the starting line. Okay. My single turbo rotary. Burn those rear tires. This thing hauls ass. I don't exactly know where you are. Come on. Oh man. I'm nervous about this jump. Oh, okay, I'm scared now. That little dip just, like, made the whole rear go away. Oh, okay, there goes the rear. I knew this car was unstable, but holy hell. Oh, shoot. I accidentally put it in first rather than third. And it, like, locked up all the tires. Oh shoot, I was watching your car rather than the track, because I thought you were making, you didn't make a mistake, but I thought you were making a bigger mistake than you did. So I was like, alright, I gotta avoid him if he crashes. Do you roughly know how much horsepower that car has? Okay, I just broke 300. I think I'm at like 306. So in this uphill part, I should have you. But I don't think I do. I think your car might be lighter than mine. I did the max weight reduction, but still, as we get more and more advanced materials, I'm scared about my track now, seeing that car. I'm real scared, and I'm already scared about this track because I'm losing the rear end on almost every turn. But I can't baby out. You gotta just go for it. This is do or die time. I want the Reign of Apex to last longer than one episode. Oh, I do too. Holy shit. I got all 4 tires off the ground at least that time. Oh, this is a lot of work. I didn't need, alright. Note to self, don't need a downshift there. I take back the kind of trash talk I was talking about earlier. Whereas I said I think my car would trounce yours if I don't make a mistake. I know, it's terrifying. I'm accelerating and just losing the rear end. Oh yeah. The Akagi Red Suns. I just have to tap the brakes because that throws all the weight backwards and it actually gives me my rear traction back. Okay. That was a wonderful turn. I had no control over the rear end, but I kept it planted. There it goes. Kept it out of the wall. Alrighty. Tap the brakes. Give the rear some traction. It does not want to keep it. There it goes. Oh. I did give a bit of a warning to him that my car might just do that at random times. Oh, that's me trying to keep it together. It's a real pain to keep driving. I want one of these cars though in real life. So bad. I would probably swap the rotary out as much as I do love the rotary. Rotaries just aren't reliable, which is why I drive them as much as I can in video games, because you don't have to worry about reliability then. Keep it planted. Oh, turn in front end. Upshift or downshift. I was thinking I have to put it up into third. Like, all of the odds are on the up and all the evens are on the bottom. Oh, god damn. No brakes around there. This car's, I've turned it into a momentum car. Missed the clutch there. Accidentally tapped the brake. Oh yeah, boy. The Takahashi brothers. Ryosuke Takahashi. I watched that show probably 5 too many times. I've probably seen the show like 6 or 7 times. Like all 5 seasons and the movie. And the movies. Well, the 3rd season technically was a movie, so maybe I should say 4 seasons in a movie. There it went. And then they also redid the 1st season in 3 movies. They were like did a reboot. But they're not doing anymore. The guy said he might do a sequel, but he said it wouldn't be based on mountain drifting, it would be based most likely on rally. But he says he doesn't have any plans to do a sequel, but he said if it happens, he would do it on that. But he said he doesn't have any plans or anything. Hell yeah, what? Because Takumi's based on, I think I said it, and it was episode 3 or something. Keiichi Tsuchiya is his name. That's who he's based on. Or Takumi's based on him, the Drift King. I'm just gonna wheel and deal this thing. I don't have anything to lose at the moment. It was almost worth it. I gained a second in that last turn, just because I threw the rear end out a bit. Oh. But 1 second was not enough. A 2 second faster lap time. This car is a monster. And on the last lap there, I actually spun it coming down the hill. I spun it and smashed into the tire barrier, but I did like a perfect 360. And I gained 3.5 seconds on that last, like the second half of the last lap. But it's literally, I just kept it pinned. I like didn't let off the gas. I didn't even brake around that one turn that like we were braking around. I just kept it pinned and turned it in, and the rear end slid out and it held. It really shouldn't have, but it did magically. And now I'm scared about my track. We're also doing 4 laps on my track. We are going the Nürburgring GP circuit. I told you, I think I said that in the first episode, I'm not going to pick the ring, but if it gives it to us, in whatever conditions, rain, dark, or day, I'll take it if the randomizer gives it to us. Yeah, it's just the GP circuit. It's 3 miles around. It's not that bad, but after the hairpin down there, there's a bump, and that's usually where I'll spin it. That's where I spun it a couple times. I spun it both times there, and I'm a bit nervous about it. Nope, down at the very bottom. Alright. And we're going to the grid. Okay. Yeah, boy. I had an Aston Martin come up the inside of me while I was doing my testing, and me and him just literally kept slamming doors through here. Turning you. Oh, hard brake, don't fall off. I was scared when I built this car, because in all of my testing, every single car that I was racing out dragged me. I was like, yeah, this isn't going to go well. Hold it. Oh man. I didn't spin this time, I just threw it into the gravel. Into the kitty litter. Yeah, I do too. Oh, that was a wonderful drift. I'm not trying to drift. It's just the front end has a lot of downforce and the rear end has next to none. But the car won't turn into corners without the front end downforce. So it's a necessary evil. Oh no. Did you hit one of those barriers? I came through there very clean, surprisingly. I'm surprised that this car hasn't had any snap to it so far. Oh, shoot. Didn't brake it early enough. Hang that rear end out. Okay. Okay. No. All boxers can have turbos. I don't know if your car had a stock turbo, but then again, I don't know much about the Forza Edition cars. I know my car has a single turbo, which is why I almost switched it to that inline 6. Because it was twin turbo. And I tried to upgrade the turbo, but it was going to give me too much power. Or like, it would throw me into A class. Yeah. This car started life as a D class. Well, I had it originally set up as an A class car, and then I reset it to stock to do the challenge for us today. And yeah. Oh no, oh no, oh no. He's coming. Oh Lord, he coming. I did it again. This is exactly what I did last lap too. That's the story of this car. Didn't go too wide. We stayed on the track. At least it looked like it. Oh, the side mirrors on this car are shaking. Oh, lock up, puffs of smoke, whip it around. I don't mind bouncing her off the limiter a bit. It's just the spinning out that'll get me. I forgot to turn. I just realized now I forgot to turn on the body again. Oh, I heard it in too. And I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. No. Yep, I forgot to. As you can tell, this car is fast as hell, but it's... yeah. Oh yeah. The angles of the car's coming to the hairpin. Oh shit, I hit the bump. didn't get snap again, but it hung out wide. Yeah, it's definitely not a boxer noise coming out of that car. That's like an inline 4. You might have swapped to like an inline 4 turbo. That's probably right. That must be the old, no, I was saying it must be the old Preza engine, but they used boxer engines as well. I was thinking the Evo engine. Power. Oh man, driving this car is really stressful. I'd say this car is honestly more stressful than an F1 car. On F1 2019 at least. Because there's just so many inputs. It's like a rallycross car that doesn't want to go off-road. Keep her turning in. I'm roasting these front tires. I maybe shouldn't have made these front tires though so thick, because they're fighting a lot of resistance when they turn in. Because this car really doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be a race car, but it wants to be a drifter, and it wants to be a rallycross car at the same time. Shoot. I kept it together. I tapped the brakes and the whole rear end went bye-bye. Shoot. Going wide. That didn't go wide. I thought I was. Down into the braking zone. Oh, come on, turn in, Mazda, turn in. There you go. It really just doesn't want to stick straight. Oh no. Big puffs of smoke. There he is. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Mazda proved to me that you got the power. Won. She won. I thought I had to shift gear. I shouldn't have tried. I let off for like half a second because I thought I needed to shift up to 5th because I was like on my red line in 4th gear. And I knew if I hit that red line I'd stop accelerating. So I let off, just like switch to 5th, but then I just was like, fuck it, we're hammering down. And shit. I shouldn't have lifted. I think I would have had you if I hadn't lifted. I didn't want to lift, but I thought I was going to be done if I did. Or if I didn't. Well, I was done because I did. Well, I had fun in that. That was very stressful, but a lot of fun. Alright, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you get all of our content. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, like if you liked, And feel free to leave comments and stuff. Know what we should do. Maybe you guys can give us some suggestions for challenges. Maybe, or give us some insight, give us some ideas, and tell us how we're doing. So, thank you all for watching. I guess we'll have to stick around and see what Zulu has planned for us next time. Ta-ta now.